I could see how shooting it into his own net would be a problem, yeah. Hello friends, Steve Dangle here, and welcome to this week's edition of Steve's Dangits, where we take a look at the biggest dangits from around the NHL over the past week. And we're going to start with one that cost me a lot of points in fantasy. No, I am not done talking about it, Drew. The Winnipeg Jets ice the game until they don't and they totally blow it.
Cop to Scheifele. Scheifele at the empty net scores, and it's 6-4 for the Jets.
Hey, that's great. The Winnipeg Jets score, the empty netter, the insurance marker, they win the game, except the empty net goal was offside.
So take a look right there. Are both skates over the line? There you can see the puck on the blue line from that side.
After reviewing the play, it was determined that it was offside, no goal.
Well, you know, whatever. It's not going to matter if they don't blow the lead.
For Minnesota with a minute to go. Kaprizov tried to center. And he scores!
Right around the merry-go-round. That leaves Zuccarello out front. He gets another one right off of a piece of equipment. Eck with the...
Oh. Well, they can still win it in overtime.
Back come the Wild. It's 3-on-1 at the Jets line. Kaprizov to Fiala. Kaprizov. Eriksson Ek scores! The hat-trick!
Oh, come on! I had both Scheifele and Hellebuyck. I'm not done talking about it. Okay, yeah, you're right. It doesn't have to be every week. You're right. That's a dang it. Up next, it's something with the Flyers and Oilers game.
Nugent Hopkins to Barry, McDavid, centers, and scores!
Oh, I mean, they tied the game in the last 30 seconds. I didn't really see what was a dang it about that. Is it that the Flyers blew the lead, or? Well, here, let's watch the rest of the period, the few seconds that are left, and see if anything else happens.
1-2-2 with the power play of Edmonton once again capitalizes.
He was throwing that, you're exactly right, to the blue paint, figuring he might get a friendly bounce, and he did. Not the way in which he intended, but they all count. Here's a quick chance to go! At the horn! Will it count? Cam Atkinson, a mid-air strike on a dump-in, and as Philly regained the lead 3-2, we'll have to check it.
Well, that look by Dave Tippett, he thinks that, yes, it was under the wire, but it's going to be really close, and Cam Atkinson is absolutely on fire. There it is there, and it's gonna go in under the time. Is there still time on that clock when it crosses the goal line? And Atkinson continues his streak as a Philadelphia Flyer, point in every game this year, and that's a huge one. With 0.7 seconds left in the clock, and here it is here, just a quick little transitional play. We've talked about this. We've seen this flip out of the zone a couple of times, a bouncing puck, and Atkinson, the former 40-goal scorer, just absolutely takes this one off the skate, off the stick, uses Darnell Nurse as a screen and buries it.
Oh, wait, how did... Drew, can you isolate something? Can you show the clock? Carter Hart, the Philadelphia Flyers goalie, by the way, has the puck on his stick with like 7 seconds to go. And in those 7 seconds, the puck leaves the Flyers zone, goes airborne, and is smacked into the net. The Edmonton Oilers, who just thought they tied the game, guess what? Flyers score. You know, when Oilers fans saw that goal go in and they were like, hooray, and quickly jetted for the bathroom or something and thought, what's all that noise outside? Well, you missed a lot while you were gone, man. That's a dang it. For our next dang it, it says a goalie giveaway in a game where the New Jersey Devils were involved. Oh no, what'd they do this time?
And that came early in this period. Other than that, it's been a clean effort for the Flames. There's a giveaway, and they score! Vladar coughed it up. And a wide open net leads to a New Jersey goal, and a easy one for Pavel Zacha, gets his third of the season.
Okay, there are a lot of things when you're playing with his 7th NHL game for Vladar, and playing the puck is one of the more difficult things to learn. You're not familiar with your teammates, with your defensemen, and this one is just a mistake. You don't throw it above the goal line, right? You just sort of keep it. It would have been better to...
Oh, it was the Devils scoring. Look at this. If you're brand new to Dangits, you're not going to get that joke. But for as long as we've been doing these Dangits videos, the New Jersey Devils, no matter how good or bad they are, mostly bad, cannot help themselves but either have their goalie give it away or score on their own net. But in this case, they got the fortuitous bounce off a misplay from Dan Vladar of the Calgary Flames. Oof. That's a dang it. But it's okay. Things would go much better for the Calgary Flames. Like, for example, here's a clip of them up 3-0 against the Washington Capitals.
Gut feeling? Yeah. No. I do somehow. I'm the opposite.
What else is new? Steal, takeaway, closing. Kuznetsov denied at the line, score! It just trickles through. A shorthanded goal for Yevgeny Kuznetsov.
Short-handed goal sets back a team slightly, and this could be a huge momentum boost. Great strip by Kuzi. He'll be unassisted. The goaltender's bottom pad always pushes through. It didn't push through enough as he rips up Gaudreau playing defense coming out of his zone. There's the 5-0. Notice the left pad actually kicks that puck just enough.
How is that a good idea? Why would you think that's a good idea? How is any of that a good idea? Johnny Gaudreau on the power play. I guess he tries to pass the puck under Kuznetsov's stick, and maybe they can get a little bit more numbers. But you're on the power play. There's no reason to take a risk like that in the defensive zone, man. Kuznetsov takes it. He scores it. And that... well, it's a hat pick for him, but it's a dang it for the Calgary Flames again. For our next dang it, it says Sean Kuraly scores against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Well, what's wrong with that? The Ohio kid scores against his childhood team. That's cool.
Robinson quickly throws it back behind. Kuraly handing to Harrington. Jackets will reverse it. It's on to Boquist. Cut off there by Mayfield with a backhand, scores! On the turnover, the defenseman Mayfield.
Well, Mayfield came out of nowhere, and it was pressure up the wall, and looked like everything was under control for the Blue Jackets, who really stayed with it to try to keep that puck organized. You could see inside position by Mayfield, and he's a big boy who just strolls right down, and as he throws it towards the net, there's the play up the wall, not suspecting Mayfield to jump that quick through, and as he does, off the skate.
Oh, he's on the Blue Jackets now. Oh, yeah, no, I could see how shooting it into his own net would be a problem, yeah. Sorry, Sean. That's a dang it. If it makes Kuraly feel any better, he wasn't the only player to score on his own net this week. Here's Josh Morrissey.
I think what he possesses is an eagerness to be coached and a willingness to play coachable hockey. Hey, listen, this is a system. This is a role.
They score! It's deflected in! Zuccarello got a piece of it, may have gone in off of his hip. But it's a tying tally for Minnesota. And it's 3-3.
Playing the zone, starts on a face-off win, but just Goligoski in a good spot. Throws a backhanded puck on net, just a hoper. Zuccarello goes to the net. And then the commotion. I don't think Hellebuck does a good job redirecting this puck with the blocker. Or actually, that one's on the ice. As the stick goes for the poke off his own D-man, over his pads and in the back of the net.
Okay, all right, see, this is why it's called Steve's Dang-Its and not a bunch of mistakes. Hey, here's my favorite mistakes from the past week. This is a pinball. I don't even know if you can put this on Connor Hellebuck, and you definitely can't put it on Josh Morrissey, who wasn't even looking at the thing. It's just one of those bad bounces that makes you say, dang it. We only have a couple dang-its left. Our second last one says, Duhame scores his first career NHL goal. Drew, this belongs in hat picks, dude. Show it.
Oh, he's a perfect headline out there.
Sturm shot, they score! It's deflected out front. Duhame this time should get credit for his first in the NHL. He scored in Los Angeles, had it overturned on a coach's challenge. And now, for the second time, it looks like Duhame has his first NHL goal.
Anthony, Dean Evason always talks about how we trust everybody in all situations. Duhame gets rewarded here. He's just looking to pick his stick back up. Lost a battle in front with Manson and his stick. Right spot, right time. You go to the net, good things happen. This one finds a way off his skate and in. But more importantly to me, Anthony,
okay, that's hilarious. First and foremost, Brandon Duhame, a former 4th-round pick of the Minnesota Wild, was drafted in 2016. He did not take a quick road to the NHL. 2 years in the BCHL, 2 years in the USHL, where he was drafted, 3 years at university, 2 years in the AHL, and he finally makes his way into the NHL with the Minnesota Wild. He scores a goal against the LA Kings. Hooray! Tape that puck, kid! Oh, wait, no, never mind. Take the tape off because the goal was disallowed after a coach's challenge. Then he ends up scoring this one against the Anaheim Ducks while picking up his stick that he dropped and not looking at the puck at all, and seemingly not even knowing that he scored the goal. Brandon, congrats and everything, but you're gonna have to come up with a better story for how you scored your first NHL goal. That's a dang it. And last but not least, I saved this for last because, I know the comment section is going to be on fire. Should this Brendan Gallagher goal or no goal have counted? Take a look.
Montreal working the puck around to the point they shoot, they score! Deflection out in front. Brandon Gallagher with the tip. And the Canadiens have a 1-0 lead on the power play.
Over the last many years, when adversity hits in Montreal, Brendan Gallagher seems to always deliver the goods. Weidman coming back from the KHL. This redirection happens within the paint. This is interesting. I might challenge this just because he is positioned within the paint. Gallagher has to have an awareness of where the crease ends and where he legally can position himself. Incidental contact within the crease can be goaltender interference. Rod Brind'Amour, in speaking with the official, is going to decide. I would challenge it myself just because of where Gallagher was positioned.
I think we're going to get a challenge right now, Trip. Ghislain Hebert.
There's a goaltender challenge by Carolina to determine there's goaltender interference prior to the goal.
The goaltender, his territory is the paint. He has to be enabled to do his job. Now, the call on the ice was a good goal, so there's going to have to be concrete evidence. But Anderson can't get out and challenge to do his job. And I see slight but definite incidental contact. We both know that goalie interference is defined differently to all different people. But for me, the core element is where Gallagher is. He's not pushed in. He drifts into the paint right here. And the overhead look tells me that there is subtle right there. So on the glove side, subtle contact, which prevents Freddie within the paint of doing his job. It's a good challenge no matter how it plays out, in my view. Again, based upon where Gallagher was positioned, not being pushed in.
The Situation Room in Toronto getting a look at this right now, and I'm with you, Trip. Anytime you think that there is a 50-50 chance, you might as well challenge this. And Gallagher not pushed in. He's in the paint. Frederik Andersen has the right to that paint, and we will find out what the call will be. It appears that they are still on the phone right now. We'll get a decision momentarily, but we'll wait for the review to come in, as we will hear right now from Jake Brink.
Upon video review, there was goaltender interference, therefore we have no goal.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's have a debate. On one hand, was Brendan Gallagher in the blue paint? Yes. Was he making contact with Frederik Andersen? Yes. On the other hand, come on! Now listen, this hand provides more facts, but this hand makes a more compelling argument. I don't know if come on is a really good legal defense, but poor Brendan Gallagher. He always seems to be on the wrong end of these. I saw some people go, it's anti-Montreal. No, it's anti-Brendan Gallagher. It seems like it's always him. And he got really mad at that decision from one guy in Toronto, and I gotta tell him, dude, Anderson's in Carolina now. Whose side are you on? No goal or come on? Leave a comment in the comment box down below. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you liked this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Come on.